Abreu at first. He's got the speed to steal a base. Has a couple already this season. The batter is Rodriguez, 0 for 2. And a strike taken.
Talk about Alex Rodriguez and how much more comfortable he is in his stance. Well, one of the other things he did this winter, he went through some vision training. There's a fellow named Tony Abatini who's worked with a number of professional organizations and has devised a vision training program. Manny Ramirez does this religiously. Alex worked with Manny, bought into the program, and has worked all winter long on his tracking of the pitch out of the pitcher's hand.
Well, how does it work? Can you tell us about it? How does it work?
Well, there's a number of different exercises they do. One of them is a head stabilization drill where you're not bouncing your head so your eyes are able to lock. But what in the past, what Alex used to do is his eyes would bounce around hoping to intersect with the release point. Now he does what they call open focus. It's seeing without looking, where you kind of scan from shortstop to the pitcher's release point, gradually moving your eyes into it. Visual training is something that you don't often see people do. He spent a lot of time this winter, and it seems to be paying dividends.
Not tonight, as he strikes out for the second time. And again, the pitcher got ahead of him, and he expanded his strike zone.
Well, he saw the ball up in his eyes. It looks good when it's in your eyes. You know, if you watch his eyes, one of the things oftentimes, you know, when you're playing with people, your eyes kind of bug. You know, they get big when you see the ball coming to you. When Albert Pujols, whenever you get a chance to watch Albert Pujols, his eyes actually close as he starts to focus more on it. Alex had been doing, his eyes bugged a little bit on that pitch there. But early in the year when he was hitting, his eyes would start to close to the focus point.
You did such a nice job setting him up, and he couldn't even play along.
Well, you know, he's still mad at me for not signing him with the Mets, I think.
Giambi hooks one foul down the line.
But that visual training is really something that is underutilized. I mean, people just don't do it in baseball. It's one of those things, it's hard to quantify the impact of it, Oral.
Well, there's so many things that come into the game that used to be taboo. Early on in my career, you couldn't lift weights, and then all of a sudden it was, you know, other points of the game, you know, the scouting report, and then, you know, the cappuccino machine came in, and there's all things that start to come in more and more and more.
Wait a minute.
I was with you. You lost me in the cappuccino machine.
Runner is going.